Friends, let's talk about trade wars, specifically the one raging right now, courtesy of Donald J. Trump, a man who apparently thinks a trade war is something you win by declaring yourself the victor on Twitter. Spoiler alert, it's not. Now, you might be thinking, John, we've been through this before with Trump and tariffs. Didn't he learn his lesson? And to that I say, do you know the man? Learning from mistakes is not exactly his strong suit. So buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the dumpster fire that is the 2025 edition of Trump's tariff tantrum. In reality, this isn't just about China. It's about Trump's fundamental misunderstanding of how trade works. He seems to think it's a zero-sum game, where one side wins and the other loses. But the truth is, when trade is disrupted, everyone loses. Yes, even America. Especially American consumers. So how did we get here? Well, it all started in the calm days of February 2025, when Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decided to impose tariffs on Chinese products. Because, nothing says economic stability like a good old-fashioned trade war. China, naturally, wasn't too pleased with this and retaliated with its own tariffs. And so began a tit-for-tat exchange of economic sanctions that would make even the most seasoned trade negotiators weep over their spreadsheets. The situation escalated quickly. By April, tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods were in effect, and the rhetoric on both sides had reached a fever pitch. Trump, who never backs down from a fight, even threatened to impose tariffs on Chinese imports, because, that's how you win friends and influence people. You don't need a PhD in economics to understand that imposing tariffs on everything isn't exactly good for the economy. And the numbers prove it. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has already downgraded global growth forecasts for 2025, citing the trade war as a significant factor. But who needs global economic stability when you can have the fleeting satisfaction of teaching China a lesson, right? Meanwhile, back in the real world, American consumers are feeling the pinch. Prices of everything, from electronics to clothing, have gone up thanks to the tariffs. And businesses, both large and small, are struggling to cope with the uncertainty and rising costs. But this isn't just a two-player game. Other countries are being forced to pick sides, and alliances are shifting faster than you can say Trans-Pacific Partnership. China, on the other hand, is playing the long game. They are looking for ways to reduce their dependency on the American market and strengthen ties with other trade partners. And the US? Well, we're basically relying on Trump's gut, which, let's be honest, is as reliable as a screen door on a submarine. The truth is, no one knows how this will end. But one thing is certain. There are no winners in a trade war, only casualties. And right now, it seems that the American economy and the American people are caught in the crossfire.